Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Stack and Perpetrator here. Another episode of What's in the Box. This is where my LCS purchases and other mail call goes until I get a chance to film it for you. Then I determine whether I put it in my permanent stack or in collection, or I put it in another box for future sell, trade, or possible upgrade for gold. So let's get started with this. Alright, Coin Crew, come on, stick around. Stick around. You're just a guy. You can stick around. Anyways, what I have laid out here, I'm just going to do a quick little thing on. This is a roll of quarters, Washington quarters that I picked up at my LCS. And I just wanted to show you. I'll end up doing another video later on. But you might want to search, if you're getting your 60, especially 63s, 62s. I check anything from 60 to 64. I look for the repunch mint marks on the Denvers. I look for double die varieties on the obverse, and then the DDRs, which is a double die reverse. And out of this roll right here, I know 2 of these are repunch mint marks, and then the rest of them are one form or another of a DDO or DDR, but I just carded those up. I haven't actually took a minute to mark which variations they are, but just letting you know, you need to check your 60s. I know there's some other older years, but mainly what I look through is anything 60 to 64. I check for that stuff. So, but I'll do those in another video. But let's see what else we got in the box here. And I think today we're going to do some fractional. Talk on a fractional pickup I got. And got something for new stackers to go along with this fractional stuff. You got to watch what you're doing when you buy this stuff. Because fractional can have some of the highest premium out there. And when I mention high premiums, I'm not talking about the high premium silver rounds, collector series, like all the Marvel characters and superheroes and other type sets that are coming out now that start out. I guess the Superman's like the fad coin right now. The issue price was in the mid 30s, and I guess now that coin's going for stabling out at like $60 to $80 or something like that. I don't buy into the fad stuff. I stick more to the generic pricing, or pricing if I can get one of those premium rounds at the $27 or $28 that my LCS sells a Philharmonic or a Britannia or a Canadian Maple. If I could get a Superman for that price, yeah, I'd buy it. Am I going to pay the $40, $50, $60 for it? No. I'm just not going to do that. To me, if I ever had to sell, the higher premium stuff I wouldn't get my premium. I'd have to wait so long to get the money for it, because I'd have to sell it outside of like going down to my LCS. But let's look at this fractional stuff. This is just a 1 gram. Just a 1 gram basic generic round. 99 fine silver. The only reason I bought this is my LCS got a bunch of stuff in from somebody who bought a lot of high premium stuff, and then they ran short of money and had to sell it off real quick, and of course they took a beating, because they couldn't wait to get the money. They had to have it right away. And this was in it. These 1 grams, unless you're getting it dirt cheap, if you're a new stacker, you need to stay away from this. I mean, if this is all you can afford, is these smaller denominations, you need to be buying constitutional, whether it be dimes, half dollars, quarters, whatever. This is where you need to be spending your money in fractional, not this kind of stuff, unless you're getting it dirt cheap. If you're getting it dirt cheap, then, by all means, pick it up. I got this because they only charged me $1 for it. It was the only one they had, and I basically picked it up to do I picked it up with this group here so I could do a video on the fractional stuff. And then the other piece they had, it was an odd piece. This is a 1/10 silver round, some kind of come on, camera, focus in. Just a odd piece. This was probably, $4 or $5 when it came out. They charged me $1.50 for it. Not something I would normally buy, but I picked it up as part of this video. But if you're a new stacker, that right there is the worst possible stuff, unless you're getting it dirt cheap. I mean, with silver right now, just between $22 and $23. This is a 1 gram piece. There's 31.1 grams in an ounce. So me paying $1 for this, if I bought 30 of these, I would be paying $30. If I got 30 of them for $1 a piece, it would be $30 an ounce. I can buy this round right here, depending on what silver is and what my LCS is charging. I can get these right now 25, 26 an ounce at what they're currently selling it for. So why would I spend $30 an ounce to buy this stuff? And because you're not going to get anything back for this. Said I bought it just to do this video, and this is the only reason I bought it. But moving on to some more fractional. Now this I did buy because I thought it was a pretty good deal, because I got this we had to dip in silver, and this had just come in their shop, and these are the only rounds that they got on this deal in this 1/2 ounce. And they let me get it for $25 an ounce. So I got 2 1/2 ounce for $25. So I wound up getting 3 ounces. And most of the time, even these 1/2 ounces, if my LCS is normally charging, say, $26 an ounce for this generic, like this minor round here, they would be charging $29, $30 an ounce for these. But they gave me a super deal on this, so I bought it. I'll put them away. This will probably go in my box to trade up for, either trade up for something better or to trade up for gold. And that's mainly the reason I got these. So these 5 of these, let's see, yeah, 5 of these will be going in that box. There's a nice buffalo. Nice little buffalo 1/2 ounce round. And of course got the Liberty with the eagle. A couple of different ones, almost like a proof, and then got some nice frostiness on these other ones. And then I got one here. This one I'm going to keep because it has, I don't know if you've seen the back of this prospector here. This was made, this 1 ounce here was made to be broken, to separate it. You can go from the 1 ounce to a 1/2 ounce, and then you break it again. It goes into quarters. And then if you really had to, you could break it again on this other arrow right here. But they didn't run these grooves real deep. They're just showing that, that's what you would do. You'd need a pair of pliers and maybe a vise to put it in, or 2 pair of pliers to literally break that in half. It's going to take you some effort to break this down. But because this one, this 1/2 ounce, has the same design on the back, pretty much exactly the same, but this half can then be broken into quarters and then broke again into eighths. So I kind of like this. So I'm going to put these two together in my permanent stack to be kind of like a set. And I'll do that just because they're unique. I think it's a unique find. And, they are two different designs on the outburst here, but I think it's cool that they're done in the same concept, so they can be broken down. Just a unique thing. I like the unique stuff. But anyways, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button if you like what you see. Definitely drop me some comments down below, and we will see you on the next one.